Hello and welcome to Zero Cool Gaming and today's TV show review. Well, I never thought that I would actually one-up myself in that respect to reviews, but here we are. Kung Fu is a 1970s TV show, a very enjoyable show actually, and unlike how they promised when they were creating the internet that they would put all relevant information online and we'll get those old books onto the internet and we'll get, all this old information. Yeah, this is one of mine. Apparently slipped through those cracks. The big giant ones where entire sections of history are missing. Yeah. Here's one that completely slipped through because there are no reviews on this. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not that there are no reviews. There are scathing, horrible, evil reviews all over the internet about this. And all of them have been created very recently. There are no reviews put on the internet that I could find from the 1970s. Odd that, because I looked. And I'm not even going to bother to read the reviews that are available, because, even the Wikipedia page is scathing to the extreme. But I did find this, which kind of surprised me. This is people who obviously have bought the second season discs of this show. There are 3 seasons in total. So quite a few episodes, to say the least. Why did I like Kung Fu? Well, I'm going to read you a couple of reviews here. Now, some of these reviews, to be honest, like this first one, almost seems like it was somebody who works for the company who made this DVD set is the one who wrote it. But, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, well, but at least it's a decent review. Let's put it that way. But this is the closest I could come to finding any type of positive review of this show, was literally reviews placed on the DVD box set. Kane, an American immigrant, Kane, a Chinese-American immigrant, conflicts with a violent 1870s American West as he seeks a way of peace. The conflict that he feels within himself as a peaceful man who practices martial arts is portrayed excellently. The flashbacks that he has of conversations in lessons in a Shaolin temple are a glimpse into another world. The series has been criticized because Bruce Lee, an American actor of Chinese descent, was passed over in favor of an actor not of Chinese descent at all. Well, that's, I guess. I never really got into this type of stuff when I was younger, so I never read these things. Anyway, moving on. There are extras to it. There's apparently a dinner with the actor series. Here's a list of all the episodes on those discs. Here's another review. Kung Fu. Capsulated actor David Carradine to frame. He didn't even know it because he didn't have a TV and was living in what he describes as a shack in Southern California, according to the commentary track on The Well. The classic 70s TV series had an impact on many kids when it aired, giving us our first taste of Kung Fu Eastern philosophy set in the Wild West. Carradine plays Kane, a half-Chinese Shaolin priest searching for his half-brother Danny in America. On the run, when he causes the death of a member of the Royal Chinese Court, Kane has a bounty on his head. The second season consists of 23 episodes and is presented in its original, The image quality is exceptionally crisp and clear, with solid blacks and exceptional good color, given the fact that the series is over 30 years old. The images have been cleaned up, and there's little in the way of dirt and hair to mar the images. The sophisticated storytelling in every episode feature a plot involving Kane as a man, contrasted to Kane being trained at the Shaolin Temple by his teachers. As unusual use of flashbacks as a subplot enriched and made this series unusual and memorable. This device hasn't been used in a series since, and while it could easily have become a gimmick, most of the writers and directors used it to complement the more modern stories they were telling. With stunning cinematography and sharp direction that frequently used unusual camera angles, Kung Fu sadly only lasted 3 episodes. And there's a couple more reviews of this show. Yes. There are a lot of reasons to like this show. One of the more interesting reasons that I liked it personally was that the fact that it used 2 separate moral outlooks or forms of morality, and tried to show how not only those contrast with each other, but also how they could work in combination with one another. That's a very hard line to walk. I would imagine that writing for this show was extremely difficult. But this show does a good job of that. It goes over morals, values, virtue, honor, and it doesn't just look at it from one point of view or one cultural set of morals versus another cultural set of morals. This show truly would have the main character adjust their morals once they had realized that it's so hard to, you really need to watch it. Just because you believe something to be right, having the courage to understand that it's wrong and then adjust for that is much more difficult than just saying, I'm right because this is what I was taught. That's what this series does repeatedly. And it does a very good job of it without being mean or disrespectful to either moral in that respect, or any of the virtues, or the understandings of honor. Like I said, this had to be very difficult to write for, and it took somebody who truly had an understanding of probably many different cultures, morals, and values. Not just 1 or 2, but like probably 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 different cultures, understood the morals in every one of them, why they were applied, and realized the wrongs of some of them and the rights of others, and how, maybe in one aspect, all of them have something that's a little wrong, and it should be kind of adjusted to meet a more conscience. I don't know how to explain that. Be more understanding, more accepting, more, um, I don't want to say easygoing because that's not truly what it is about. It's truly adjusting one's understanding of morality to be more open to the understandings of others. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but at least try to understand them. And this show does a great job of that. I mean, there's, like I said, 3 seasons of this TV show. If you say that there's, an average of, I think it's 20, 22, 23, maybe it's 24. I think one season has 26. I'm not for sure. I'm not positive on all those numbers. Let's just say that there's 20. And it's like 60 episodes, at least. Take you several hours to get through that. And it does truly teach morals and values, absolutely. And it tries to teach balancing those with other morals that may conflict with your own. Not an easy thing to do. Anyway, that's my rant for the day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of yours.